Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. For today's video, we're going to be building my August perfume tray. So if you'd like to see the perfumes that I'll be wearing this month, then keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Oshimare. On this channel, I talk about all things smell goods. It is so nice to meet you. And if you are a returning viewer, hey, it is so good to see you. So y'all, today's video is going to be a little different than my other monthly trays. I'm not going to dive too deep into notes because I have a ton of fragrances that I feel like I need to hurry up and wear because the summer is winding down, y'all. It's August, and so I'm just going to let you guys know what perfumes I'm wearing. And then maybe I was thinking at the end of the month, I can come back, let you guys know which perfumes worked out for me. But without further ado, girl, let's jump into this video. First fragrance that I'll be adding to this month's tray is one I'm super excited about. This one is such a beautiful, soft, feminine fragrance. This is by Parfum Somali, and this is Cassilli. And I feel like this bottle is like perfect for like the second half of summer. It's like, it's not super bright. It's kind of like letting y'all know, y'all, we are calming things down and fall is coming. So this fragrance is actually newer to my collection, so I'm really excited to get to play around with it. To me, what I get from this is just this soft, creamy, I almost said peachy because it smells like there's like apricot or peaches in here. But there is none of those at all. I remember Denise Adora saying that this fragrance smelled like it had some peaches in it. And girl, I totally agree with you because I could have sworn that there was gonna be a peach note in here, but there's not. There's like plum in here, and then you have like some vanilla and some frangipani, and I don't know, maybe it's the frangipani mixed with the plum that makes it like, give it like this peachiness. Either way, I'm really excited to get to know this fragrance this month, and this low-key reminds me of this lotion and this body splash that Bath and Body Works used to have. Do y'all remember the signature line? They used to have this like vanilla apricot fragrance. It smelled just like this. I have the lotion somewhere. I'll show y'all in a later video, but y'all, it literally smells almost exactly like this. And it's kind of funny because that one's called vanilla apricot, and this one smells like it could have apricots in it or peaches in it. So I've been layering this with that lotion, and it's just so good. But this is an easy reach. I've worn this to church. I can wear this to bed. I love that this one is like a completely different take on like the Parfum Somali line. This is nothing like the Delina. There's no rose in here. And although I love me some rose, I also want something that's a little bit different. And I was really excited to get this one and see that it smells nothing like the other ones in my collection. So yes, this one will definitely be on the tray for the month of August. So once again, this is Cassilli by Parfums Somali. Next up, we have Fame by Paco Rabanne. And I don't think I've ever shown this full-size bottle on my channel. I've only shown, I think, the travel size, but this smells so good. I just love how tropical this is. This one definitely has the same DNA as Angel Goddess, the original one by Mugler, but it's slightly different because there's mango in here, and the mango is so good. It's not super pungent, not super overpowering, and I definitely need to get some more use out of this before the summer is over, y'all, because this has just been a lonely girl just sitting in my closet in her box. This is a fun scent. It's upbeat, it's sweet, it's fruity, and this is Fame by Paco Rabanne. Next fragrance I'll be adding to this one's tray is Light Blue Summer Vibes, and this bottle is giving all the summer vibes, right? And I wanted this one to be on this month's list because to me, all the light blues, they're very fresh, they're very zesty, but this is kind of like a gym scent to me. I spritz myself with this like right before I go to the gym, or if I'm going for like a run. I also like to wear this one if I'm like running errands, just to feel very fresh. But this is woody, it's slightly spicy, it's refreshing. The added peach to this version is really nice, so it keeps it from being like overly woody like the original one. They both smell very similar. It's just a slight hint of peach added to this one. So I really wanted to get to know this one a little bit better this month. So once again, this is Light Blue Summer Vibes by Dolce & Gabbana. This is another one by Paco Rabanne, and this is called Olympea. And y'all, I am really enjoying this fragrance. To me, it's the saltiness in here, and it's kind of like got this almost like marineness to it as well because of the saltiness. There's also like a slight woodiness to this, but y'all, this fragrance is beautiful. I also feel like this would be a great signature scent. I feel like it's got like a very classic DNA as well. And to me, I like wearing this when I'm like going to meet up with my girlfriends. If I'm going on a date on the beach, I would wear this. It smells so good. So I'm really looking forward to putting a bigger dent in this one. And yeah, I just can't get enough of this bottle. I think it's so cute. So yes, this is Olympea by Paco Rabanne. Okay, so this next one, I'm super excited to add to this list. Y'all know I've been loving coconut fragrances this summer, and it just dawned on me, by the way, that I have not done a coconut video yet, so that is still coming. But this next one is kind of newer to my collection. I feel like I've had it, but I rarely pull it out, and so I definitely want to get more use out of this. And when I wear this one makes me feel so comforted and makes me want to go back on vacation. But this one is one by Mancera, and this is Coco Vanille. And y'all, this fragrance is not doing the most, but it's doing everything just right. So this fragrance surprised me. I thought that I was gonna get this like complex coconut when I ordered this one because it's from the Mancera line and I just hear so many good things about it. But then when I smelled it, I was like, well, that ain't complex at all. That is truly just coconuts and vanilla. So what I ended up doing is letting this fragrance sit and marinate, and then I brought it back out, and y'all, I am loving this fragrance now. It is so creamy, almost smells like it has this like chocolatey note to it. Ooh, it is so good. So at first sniff, all I got was that coconut and that vanilla, but after letting it sit, y'all, now that ylang ylang is coming out. Oh, I'm getting that Madagascar vanilla, and this is gorgeous for right now. And when the sun hits your skin with this one, it just comes to life. So I wanted to show way more love to this one in the month of August, and hopefully I can still get away with it in September because it's just so nice. And I am not gonna be ready to put this one down at the end of this month. So yes, this one had to be on the tray. So once again, this is by Mancera, and this is called Coco Vanille. Next fragrance we'll be adding to this month's tray is one by Mugler, and this is Angel Nova, the infamous Angel Nova. Y'all, I have been cheating on this fragrance with all the other Muglers. I don't know why I pushed this one to the back and totally forgot about it, but y'all, this is like my favorite Mugler fragrance, and I just haven't shown her any love, and now I'm showing her love. She's gonna be on the rest of all the summer trays because this is the juiciest, sweetest, oodiest fragrance that is just so yummy in the summertime, and my husband loves this on me. This fragrance, y'all, came for no games. I mean, this will snatch the attention of anybody that's around you when you walk past them with this, or like if you're like approaching them, they're gonna smell this on you even before you get to them. This is a beast mode fragrance, and it is so gorgeous. What I love in here the most is the raspberry and the lychee. Mixed with that benzoin, which gives it like this like creaminess. This is so good. You definitely do get the patchouli in here, but like the patchouli is like, it's not like a dirty patchouli. To me, it's very faint, but it is definitely still a prominent note in the fragrance because, you know, Mugler don't play when it comes to that patchouli. But this one is so nice. If you never checked it out, you guys, if you have it, pull it on out, wear it with me this month because this is such a fun fragrance and it smells beautiful. So once again, this is Angel Nova by Mugler. Next up, we have one by Clean Reserve, and this is Radiant Nectar, and I'm loving these clean beauty fragrances right now. This one to me is so calming. It's a little musky. If you are a fan of like powdery fragrances, then I think you will love this with a touch of fruitiness. That's not too overly fruity. I think you will really enjoy this fragrance. I've really been enjoying the entire Clean Reserve line, so I definitely do want to add a few more to my collection, and then maybe I'll do a whole video reviewing the whole line if you guys want to see that. But one of the things that I also do enjoy about this fragrance is that when I put it on, it makes me feel pulled together. And for me, I really do need a fragrance on every single month's tray that makes me feel pulled together because, you know, when you got kids, or in my case, a child, you feel like you're all over the place a lot of times, especially when you're trying to get them out the door in the morning. And so I definitely had to have this one on this month's tray, and it is really bringing me a lot of joy. So once again, this is Radiant Nectar by Clean Reserve. Okay, you guys, so this next fragrance is one that I was kind of craving. And even though I feel like it's a little too hot kind of for this fragrance, on days like this where it's raining outside right now and it's a little dreary, this is when I like to break this one out. And this is by Kayali, and this is Lovefest Burning Cherry, you guys. This is so musky, and oh, it's like got this like burntness to it. The cherry is like so syrupy sweet. Then you also have a little guaiac wood in here that, just adds a little bit more woodiness to it. Y'all, this is hands down one of the perfect fragrances that will transition you from summer to fall, because it's still got this like bright, sweet element to it, but then it also has that woodiness in here that kind of reminds you of the fall time and the leaves falling on the floor. Girl, I'm loving that this was like one of the first bottles that they start listing the notes on. So this one, you have raspberry in here, there's burning cherry, oh, there's praline, you have some gaiac wood, palo santo, and some patchouli. Y'all, this one is definitely making me look forward to fall, y'all. I'm ready for the pumpkin lattes and just everything. Really, I'm just ready for the cold weather, because this summertime, I just can't. I'm sick of sweating, y'all. And this one just makes me feel like, okay, just hold on a little bit longer, y'all. Fall is on the way. So that's why I wanted to add this one to the tray, because I feel like this one is giving me just the slight touch of fall that I'm really looking forward to. I will say though, you do have to spray very, very heavy for this one, because the lasting power is not the best, but that doesn't bother me. If you are a cherry lover, I think that you just might love this one, just like I do. Once again, this is Lovefest Burning Cherry by Kayali. So because it's still really hot outside, I definitely needed a fragrance that was gonna give me like some type of lemony, zesty citrusiness. I don't even know if that's a word, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. But the next fragrance that I'll be adding to this month's tray is one by Versace, and this is Delina Turquoise. And y'all, this fragrance, is another one that grew on me. I used to think that it leaned too masculine, and then I let it sit and I picked it back up this spring, y'all, and I am so in love with this, you guys. Oh, and this one layers so well with so many of my Bath & Body Works fragrance mists. Oh, you don't have to layer this with anything, but I just enjoy layering my fragrances. But this one is zesty, it's citrusy, it's sweet, it's refreshing. It's everything that you need in this scorching hot heat. The guava note in here, mixed with the lemon, is just such a nice blend of those two. So once again, this is Versace and this is Delina Turquoise. For the next one, I also wanted to have one that was like floral and sweet all at the same time. Just another easy reach, very feminine, girly fragrance that I could dress up or I could dress down. And for me, this next one by Prada definitely fits the bill. And this is Prada Paradoxia. Y'all, this is a mix of like Donna Born Aroma, Voice Viva, and just like a whole bunch of other fragrances that smell amazing. Oh, like My Way as well, y'all. This is literally all those fragrances in one. They took the best parts of each one of those fragrances and they made it into its own fragrance, and I can't get enough of it. So I have an amazing sales associate at Macy's. If you're ever in the Sherman Oaks area, go to Macy's and ask for Aurelio. Oh, he gives top tier customer service and he will always hook you up. But he was the one that put me onto this fragrance. He let me know when it was coming out and he let me smell it before a lot of other people got to smell it. And I smelled it and I was like, okay, that's nice. But because it reminds me of all those different fragrances, I wasn't interested in like pre-ordering it. And then it came out and I kept going to Sephora and I kept going to Macy's and I kept smelling it, and next thing you know, it stole my heart and I was like, you was right. But this one is just so nice. It's a fruity floral mix, so you definitely do have to like florals as well as fruity notes, but I feel like you need to like florals a little bit more because the florals are very pronounced in this one. And to my nose, I get a ton of orange blossom with like a hint of the neroli, but I also get a lot of tangerine as well. And so if you're a fan of Donna Born Aroma, or if you're a fan of My Way or Voice Viva by Valentino, then I think that you will definitely like this one as well. For me, I think it's beautiful. It makes me feel beautiful. It fits the bill for so many different occasions. So once again, this is Prada Paradox by Prada. Next up, we have one by Finery, and this is Jungle Santal. And I haven't given any love to this fragrance. I kind of got it and was like, ooh, this is so good. And then I just kind of like pushed it back in my closet and forgot about it. But y'all, to me, this is such a unique fragrance that stands out from so many other ones that I have in my collection. This is supposed to be a dupe to, I believe, Le Labo's Santal 33, which I've never smelled, but I read a lot of reviews and people said it does smell a lot like it. And all I know is that I really do like it. It's very green, it's very musky, very woodsy, and it's not gonna be for everybody, but for me, I really do enjoy it. This is also an amazing fragrance that will be good for transitioning into fall. So this one will probably be on the next couple trays as well. Once again, this is Jungle Santal by Finery. Next fragrance is one by Skyler, and this is Coconut Cove. This is not a thick, like the gut of the coconut. This is like the skin of the coconut. Oh, it's sparkly, it's kind of watery, it's so refreshing, and it's perfect for this scorching hot heat. So I had to have this one on the tray. Once again, this is Coconut Cove, and this is by Skyler. And the last full bottle that I'll be adding back to this month's tray is one by Parfum Somali, and this is Delina La Rose. And y'all, I didn't really get as much use out of this one as I wanted to on my June perfume tray because semi-annual sale was going on at Bath & Body Works, y'all, and it just threw me all off. I kind of pushed all of my fragrances to the back and was having so much fun with all of my body mist, but because it's super, super hot right now and like kind of like humid and muggy, this is such a quenching, refreshing, feminine, light, airy fragrance. And it makes me feel very girly and very beautiful when I wear this. And this is also one that is very crowd pleasing, and I just love this one. And I feel like, you know, I kind of disrespected her putting her on the June tray because I didn't wear her at all. I think I wore her like a couple times and that was it, but she should definitely have a bigger dent in here. So we're gonna put her back on this month's tray and get some more use out of her. So once again, this is by Parfums Somali, and this is Delina La Rose. All right, you guys, so that rounds out all of the fragrances that I will be adding on this month's perfume trays. I hope that you guys liked all the fragrances that I picked out. Are you guys going to be rocking any of these fragrances for the month of August? What perfumes are you guys looking forward to pulling out for fall? And what perfumes are you guys rocking this month? I would love to know. If you guys did like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so that you are notified when I upload a video. And as usual, take care of yourself. God bless you all. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.